Hi guys. It's Thursday and we are going to talk a little bit about not needing an answer or closure from the narcissist. You're never going to get an answer. You're never going to get a reason why they did what they did or they're doing what they're doing. They literally are doing it on purpose, first of all. They know your triggers. They know that if they keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you, that you're going to break and eventually take them back or like end your life. Because that's literally the point that they are pushing people to. I mean, I've seen it happen and we can't let that happen. No human being is worth, taking our own life. Like they've already sucked life out of us to this. So to this point, they have literally taken everything that we have, and they will not stop until I think that unfortunately we can't let this happen. But unfortunately, I think that it's going to get worse before it gets better. So you have to really prepare yourself, get on your suit of armor, and prepare for battle because depending on how long your situation has been going on, how long you've been enduring, trauma, abuse, torture, punishment, because that's what it's like. It's like they're your father or mother and they're punishing you. And they're hoping that you'll just give up. You'll just throw in the towel. We can't let that happen. If you're in the middle of a breakup, if you're in the middle of a divorce, a possible divorce proceeding, and they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, completing their paperwork, filing their paperwork with the court or whatever is required, they will push it out and push it out and push it out. They'll make up every reason why they couldn't do it, they couldn't afford it. Um, they had COVID, they were sick. I mean, they are going to make every excuse possible to avoid the breakup, to avoid divorce, because divorce is the final. That's it. I mean, I've heard of people. I know a girl who married her husband twice. Like, she divorced him, he cheated on her, she took him back, it got worse. So yeah, they're going to push it out as long as they can. Can't let them do it. We have to take our power back. Take our power. I've been told that I was not weak, but meek, a little meek. And I get that and I understand that. Growing up with being a survivor of childhood abuse, you don't want to upset your parent, you don't want to upset your abuser, and you carry that out throughout your life into relationships. And sadly, sometimes we end up in these relationships, toxic, narcissistic relationships, because just of our history. It's just it's what's ingrained in our brain. We have to reprogram our brain, right? So that's not who we are anymore. That part of our life is over. I've done a ton of work. Like, I've done a lot of work, and I'm very proud of myself for that. Um, because I've been in therapy, I journal, I do everything that you meditate, everything that you can think of. Prayer, first and foremost, is it's my go-to. They say before you go to the phone, go to the throne, and that's what I have done. That's what I do. We reach out to people because we need help. We need support. We need to know we're not crazy. We need to know we're not alone. People do get tired of hearing it, and it's just like, when are you going to just move on? And people don't realize that we didn't choose this, okay? We loved that person. We still love that person. So we're having to accept a very harsh reality of, you're going to stay in this relationship, you're going to be abused and neglected and whatever else goes with it. So you have to decide whether that's something you're willing to accept, or do you deserve better? Do you deserve more? You deserve love. You deserve somebody. You deserve somebody who is going to just be so honored to have you as their wife, or their husband, to have you on their arm. And I know I'm not saying that I'm all that, but in certain situations, like I've been told, like, well, you're arm candy, you're arm candy. You are like, wow, look at who he's with. Like, wow, but they don't see your value anymore. They used to value you, but once they knew that they had you like in the palm of their hand, everything after that just was like, I mean, I already got her. What do I need to work so hard for? You know, I'll buy her some makeup, I'll buy her a bunch of gifts. She'll get over it till the next time. No more, no more, no more. It is a daily work, a daily battle. See this necklace I have on? It's a moon with with a dolphin. It's a dolphin holding a moon. Well, how petty, this is an example of, to try to break me down more and more, and to try to make me feel horrible about who I am, the choices I make, what I do. Um, this moon, I was accused of worshiping this moon, and that when there's a full moon, that it's demonic of me to wear this, or to say, oh wow, it's a full moon, everybody's acting weird. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. God created the moon. God made the moon, the sun, the stars. Like, it's just ridiculous, some of the things that come out of their mouth. Like, okay, so my point to this rant is, you're not going to get an answer. You're not going to get a reason why. You have to accept that's just who they are. Okay, they're sick individuals. They truly are sick individuals. And whatever happened to them when they were a child that stunted their growth, that kept them from maturing, and whatever it was that created this little monster inside of them, that they just go through life, destruction, would destruct, uh, causing destruction, hurting people. We're human beings with hearts and feelings and minds. You do not play with somebody's mind, with somebody's heart. You just don't. You just don't. Love yourselves, guys. I am trying really hard to practice what I'm trying to practice what I preach, okay? Because I can really give a good pep talk, and I have a good cocktail of things. And trust me, I do everything that I tell people that I do. Like, I literally do everything. I don't sit back and say, oh, sit here and cry, and I do the work. Trust me, I do the work. So, um, anyway, you deserve better. There's how many million, billion, gazillion people in this world, and we have to remember there's just one person. Think of the heartbreaks that you went through in the past, and hopefully not too many, but think of all that you've been through and all that God has got you through. And this too shall pass. Oh, Lord, please give me strength. Don't give them any more of your energy. Do not, do not, do not, do not, right? Where attention goes, energy flows. Turn that inward. Feed your spirit. Get some candles, do some bubble baths. I do that all the time. But, get yourself in a really calm state. But you have to have no contact with them. I mean, if you have to have contact with them, the bare minimum, the bare minimum. Take care of you. We have to put the energy back into ourselves, instead of like watching a video on this and, oh, why did he do this? Why did she say that? Why blah, 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 blah. Focus on you, because that's what I'm doing. I'm going to focus on me. Let them be miserable by themselves. Misery loves company. Don't entertain it. It's not worth it. I am going to continue to do these little videos because it is a good support. It's, you know, it's good to hear, you know, you don't want other people to be miserable. And I know I said misery loves company, but not in like a facetious way. You know what I mean? Like, we want to know that we're not alone, yes. But it's a good support, you know, system to have a good community because there's so many. I mean, if it was just you and you're just being dramatic, there wouldn't be a million survivors and thrivers out here. You know, you come first. You come first, second, and third, and let them know that you're not going to stand for it anymore. Set your boundaries and stick with them. It's so hard to do, I know, but set some boundaries. I'm super congested if you haven't noticed, but set some boundaries and stick with it. We got this.